Welcome to Cooking with Gerald. On today's episode, I'm making a sweet potato pound cake. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. And for those of you that are returning, I'd like to thank you for coming back and also for supporting. Before we get started, if you would for me, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you like the content that you're watching, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let's take it a step further. If you want to be notified each time I do upload a new video, go ahead and click that notification bell on the top right hand corner of the screen. Now on to the video. What's up, guys? This is Gerald coming back to you. Today I'm making a sweet potato pound cake. We start off with flour, which is 3 1/4 cup of flour, half a cup of whole milk at room temperature, a cup of butter unsalted at room temperature, a cup of brown sugar, a cup of white granulated sugar, which I already creamed together because I didn't know if I actually just decided to do the video, so it already did that. 4 eggs, vanilla flavoring, teaspoon. You got 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half teaspoon of baking soda, half teaspoon of salt, and a half teaspoon of freshly ground nutmeg, and 2 cups of mashed sweet potatoes. I don't boil my potatoes, I actually roast them or bake them because it brings out the natural juices and makes them a lot sweeter. And it's easy, you just throw them in the oven on 400 for about an hour and they're done. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, the like I said, the butter and sugar have already creamed together, and I'm actually using a different bowl, my stainless steel bowl, which doesn't allow you to really kind of see up in there, but I'm going to try to see what I can do. Alright, so the butter and sugar has been creamed together. To a point that it is very creamy. Now I just want to add the eggs in one at a time, which is 4 eggs, until they're thoroughly combined. That's 1. 2. 3. And the last egg, 4. Let that cream together for a little bit. Alright, so now what we're going to do is add the sweet potatoes. Mix that up. On high until it breaks up really good and it's combined. What I'm also going to do is mix all of my salt, soda, baking powder, and nutmeg, sift it in with my flour. Alright, so we got that together. Making a little mess. Go ahead and scrape that down. And once you combine the sweet potatoes in with your butter and sugar, the mixture is going to look like it's curdled, but it's not. Which actually, I guess in all reality it is. But once you add your flour to it, it'll be just fine. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do now is, like I said, I added my nutmeg and soda, salt, and baking powder together. So now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and sift it in my sifter. And these are actually pretty handy. You can either use, this is the old-fashioned sifter. This is a medium-sized one. They sell the smaller ones, I believe, like in Walmart and in Big Lots, I believe is where I got mine from. And then this one I actually bought from a cake supply store. And then they have one that's like about 2 to 3 times the size of this one that you can buy from a restaurant supply store as well. Alright, so now I have all the dry ingredients sifted. So what we can do now is go ahead and, with our milk, I'm going to go ahead and add the vanilla flavor in there. And then just alternate the flour and the milk until combined. So first, starting with the flour. And you want to start on low. Then you want to go ahead and alternate with the milk. Flour again. I'm going to do it the easy way by just getting a spoon and putting it in. Start off slow. Add the rest of the milk. And then add the remainder of the flour. It's the oven preheated to 350 degrees. Right. So we're going to add the rest of the flour, let that mix just until combined. And then what I do is I actually scrape everything down and then continue by hand mixing. Clean the beaters off. Then go ahead and scrape the flour from the sides. Go down in the bottom of the bowl like this and fold like I'm doing, just to make sure that everything is mixed together. And that's it. And then what we're going to do is put this inside of our greased and floured bundt pan. Be right back. Alright, so now that we have our greased and floured bundt pan, go ahead and pour the batter in there. Alright, go ahead and spread it out evenly by shaking it and then tapping it down a couple times to get all the air bubbles out. Alright, so now we are ready to bake. 350 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes. Alright, so the cake has been in the oven for 45 minutes. It's done. It's been sitting on a wire rack in the pan for actually 10 minutes. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and flip it out onto a cake board. A lot of people use a cooling rack, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to flip it out onto the cake board. As you can see, it is beautiful. As you can see, nice and moist and spongy and done. So now I just have to let it cool for about an hour and then I'll come back and decorate. Alright, so the cake is cooled off. What I'm going to do now is drizzle some caramel sauce over the top and then sprinkle some pecans. Drizzle to cover the top so that it drizzles down the side so that the pecans will stick to the caramel sauce. And that's all you do. All right. So that's finished now. So now what I'm going to do is sprinkle some toasted chopped pecans all over the top. And you want to make sure that you toast them. All you do, you can actually toast them a couple different ways. You can get a dry skillet, put them on a low heat, put the whole pecans or chopped pecans in the dry skillet on low for like about 10 minutes, but you really have to really watch it because you don't want them to burn. So move them around a little bit. You'll start to smell them as the oils are released. Once you finish, let them cool off, and then just sprinkle them on top, which is what I'm doing now. And there you have it. Sweet potato cheesecake. I'm sorry, sweet potato pound cake. My way. Take a look. Thanks for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell at the top right hand corner of the screen to be notified each time I upload a new video. And don't forget to leave a comment below. And if you don't mind, please go ahead and share the video. Until next time, stay safe.